She opened the door, and her world ended in blood. In 2010, the peaceful Lebanese village of Ketermaya, south of Beirut, was shaken by a horrific crime that turned into a national scandal. Rana Abu Mari, a teacher and mother of 2 girls, lived with her parents after divorcing her husband. One day, she returned from work and saw the school bus that dropped off her daughters had just passed. She was excited to finally share lunch with her family. But when she reached home, the door was locked, which was unusual. Her family never locked the door. She peered through a small window crack and knocked, but no one answered. Worried, she tried calling them, no response. She then called the bus driver, who confirmed her daughters had safely entered the house after school. Now truly panicked, Rana called a neighbor to help her break in. Inside, she was met with a nightmare. First, she found her father's body, covered in blood. Then, she found her mother, also murdered. She screamed and ran through the house searching for her daughters. She found her younger daughter, Zina, dead in the bathroom, and her older daughter, Amina, stabbed and mutilated in the hallway, her left ear cut off. 4 members of her family, gone in one day. The entire village was horrified. Ketermaya was a close-knit community. The police immediately launched an investigation. Initial suspicions fell on Rana's ex-husband, but he had a strong alibi. Then a neighbor mentioned seeing a man named Mohammed Salim, a 38-year-old Egyptian butcher, leaving the house around the time of the murders. When the police confronted him, they noticed blood on his shirt. He claimed it was from work, but the blood samples were taken for testing. The forensic results later confirmed the blood belonged to the victims. As detectives dug deeper, they found out Mohammed had a criminal past. He was living illegally in Lebanon with his Lebanese mother. 2 months before the murder, he had been accused of assaulting a 15-year-old girl named Jamila, the daughter of a woman named Badria, a neighbor and relative of the victims. The charges had been dropped due to procedural issues, and Mohammed had disappeared, only to reappear later and try to marry the victim's older sister, Rola. Badria refused. Tensions between Badria and her uncle Haj Yusuf, one of the murder victims, escalated. She feared he would report her to her jailed husband over suspicions of immoral behavior in her house. Allegedly, to silence him, Badria asked Mohammed to kill her uncle, promising him one of her daughters in return. According to Mohammed's confession, he entered the house and murdered Haj Yusuf, his wife Kauthar, and the 2 granddaughters in a brutal stabbing spree. More than 25 wounds were found on each body. The police arrested Mohammed and, as part of the investigation, took him back to the crime scene to reenact the crime. But when word spread that he was back in the village, chaos erupted. Locals swarmed the area, blocked the police, dragged Mohammed from their custody, and lynched him in the town square. They hung his body from a utility pole, cheering and chanting as his corpse dangled for 20 minutes before being taken down and dragged through the street. This public execution caused a diplomatic crisis between Egypt and Lebanon. Human rights groups condemned the security failure. The Lebanese authorities were accused of gross negligence for allowing a suspect in a high-profile case to be taken to a hostile village without proper protection. In the aftermath, Badria was arrested, claiming she only asked Mohammed to scare her uncle, not kill him. But her intentions were clear to many. Mohammed's mother fled the village out of fear, insisting her son was innocent or manipulated. Yet DNA evidence confirmed blood from both Haj Yusuf and Amina was on the murder weapon found in Mohammed's home. Still, questions remained. Why did Mohammed kill the children too? Was he manipulated or mentally unstable? Did Badria act alone in instigating the crime? The story remains one of Lebanon's most gruesome and controversial murder cases, a tale of family betrayal, vigilantism, and justice lost in chaos.